Hello, hello, hello. Hello, good people. I be going to England sometimes. Y'all think I be going to England, don't y'all? Know y'all do. Ain't in no England, honey. Show ain't, baby. I just be changing up, honey. To my amazing moms, hello and welcome. Thank y'all for popping in as always. I greatly appreciate y'all coming on through up in here on this good old what did they be? Tuesday. Child, go ahead and tell y'all, my sweet, don't come for me because I'm come back. I'm multitasking. If I get quiet on the set, I'm still here and I'm gonna be right back. And don't be rushing me and all that bullshiggity up in the here today now. That part right there. But anyway, a happy Tuesday, everybody, to my mods, my amazing mods. Hello and welcome. Thank y'all so much for popping in. Thank y'all for y'all love and support. Everybody. Thank y'all so much. Great appreciate y'all. Uh Miss Maria, my mod says, house rules, no CC's names, initials only, use creative spelling for cursing. Over here, we agree to disagree, respect for discourse only, all is alleged in our opinion for entertainment only, honey. She says, help us continue to grow, tap to subscribe, join for $2.99, support $1 G Strickland 8, super chat, super stickers for as little as 99 cents. Goal is still 5 per live, honey. That part right there. Um, Miss Mocha, hello, beautiful, welcome. She says, good evening, G. Hey, Miss Ebony, hey, girl, hey. She says, hey, everyone. Miss Faith, she says, good evening, everyone. My sweet, hey, girl. My sweet says, good evening, G, Maz, and chat. I hope everyone is doing well. We hope you're doing well, baby. You ain't been out there, all the girls on the yard. Hey, Miss Patricia, she says, hey, y'all. Hey, girl, hey. Miss Maria says, FH, she says, how's the hardest working sister in the chat today? Uh, Miss Maria says that Marilyn, hello and welcome. Who is Marilyn? Oh, I'm sorry. Hey, Marilyn. I thought that was my sweet honey. Child, Lord Jesus. Girl, I got my good reading glasses on. I'm like Fred Stanford. I may need to get a new pair. Mm. I thought that was my sweet child. I just saw the M child. That's what I saw. She says, good evening, G Mars and chat. I hope everyone is doing well. I thought you was my sweet babe. I sure did. My sweet be somewhere, child. She don't she gonna be sending me a message. I already know that. Um Miss Maria says Patricia, hey girl, hey. She says that Mocha says hello and welcome to our newest squad member. Yes, thank you, Miss Mocha, for coming on through. Mm, Miss Maria says that Ebony, hey friend, where you been? We missed you. Miss Patricia says, child, y'all need to be on Mel's Patreon. What she revealed the other day, Hotel needs to lose all of his custody right. Oh my God. I love y'all. I do. Miss Maria says that Patricia, oh shit. Um, I love y'all. I do. Thank y'all. Y'all know that the Mel's Patreon is very discreet. I don't want nobody to get in no trouble. Um, because my understanding is what's done in the Patreon supposed to stay within the patron. But yo, come on in here, bring your ear. If you want to hit me up in the IG or the Facebook, girl, I'm up over there, honey. Y'all send me a little taste of a message, and we can talk about it on the private low. But then I can't tell nobody. God darn it. I can't tell nobody. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna join that. Child. Miss Marilyn says at Maria, that's my niece's name, and I have always loved that name. And thank you for your welcome. Miss Marilyn, we love up over here, honey bunny, just in case you didn't know that, girl. Miss Patricia says, I'm going to hit you up. It's a bad. Oh my fuck. So y'all about to make me shut this mohiggity down and get on the highway so you got in a stutter. I can't go to heaven up here with this Martell whole child. He's gonna make me go. Lord, that boy make me go to hell. He go, ooh, ooh. Miss Maria says that, gee, you can text me. You know, I can text you and copy too, hon. Miss Patricia, you need to hit me up over here, honey, child, honey. And I know so I'm gonna be mad. I can't stand that bald headed bastard. Why he keep messing with the children's for? Child, why they ain't locked his ass up? Not yet. What is the problem? Ooh, see, oh my God. See, that mofo right there, we talked about this yesterday. He trying to force her to take him back. But you mistreating me, daggone cheering still, you bald headed bastard. What you think do you really think she gonna let you in that house with him? You is dumb, dumb, da dumb, 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 just stupid for no reason. Boy, if you trying to get back with somebody, you don't be evil. You be kind, pleasant. Ooh, Miss Patricia says, baby, I would have filed charges on that mofo. Oh my God, y'all. You know what? Y'all, at some point in time, I get it. That's the children's father. We get that. But you know what, y'all? Let me holler at y'all. Child, my sinus is my sinus, y'all. It's my sinus cheering. Ooh. I guess the talking drains your sinus anyway. I don't know, child. What was I saying? That's the children's father. But you know what? At some point in time, you're not about to keep mistreating my children and wanting to lay hands on all that bullshit because you mad at your own damn self with your bald headed self because of some bullshit that you went out there and chose to do. And you trying to make my children suffer. Lock his ass up. You going to jail. I'd have called the popo, the social to the service, who else can I call, y'all? I call everybody. I've just been on the phone calling everybody. I call her. Ooh, child, I can. Mm. Marlene, I think she went to work today, child. I don't even feel like fooling with Marlene today. But Marlene, you better get him. You better get him, cause if I got to catch the plane down yonder to Huntsville, child, they go. Lord have mercy. Why y'all had to tell me that for? Ooh, child. I think my co-host, Miss the Wig Lady, she's been a little MIA, y'all. She's gotten a new job. So shout out to her and her new amazing job. So proud for everybody that's trying to climb up, do better, want better in life, and all of the above. So, thank God for everybody that do catch the replay. I greatly appreciate y'all so much. Y'all get on in here, hit that like, share, and subscribe button. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Get on up over here on whose house? Our house. That part right there. Yes, that part. And get on down here in the chat and chat it up and type it up and all that kind of stuff, child. We love to see that kind of stuff. I got a good glass on. They work sometimes, child. If I misspell a word or whatever, call me one. I don't even care. Anyway, moving on. Miss Maria says that Maryland, child, there was many a time I wanted to change it. I had up to my back teeth with folks singing Maria from West Side Story Ostello's Ava Maria and Carlos Santana's Maria. Child, hold on. Um, that was a lot of Maria, Ava, Ostellos, and all that kind of stuff, girl. Yeah. Everything. Miss Marilyn says, and he will quick fast and in a hurry because he can take a hint, Ash Hole, go see your other kid. Your kids ain't missing you at all. They are well aware without Melody saying a word. That part right there. Miss Faith says, put your hand on my kids, and his mom going to sing soon. Will be done with the trouble of this world. Oh Lord Jesus. Miss Maria, thank you so much for your love and support. I greatly appreciate you with your $5 super sticker. Thank you for that. Greatly appreciate your love and support as always to the channel. One down and four more to go. As they say in church, let there be one. I need four more y'all. Y'all up in here playing. Y'all up in here playing now. Now you 99 cents. Everybody got 99 cents somewhere. Miss Marilyn says, my niece's name is Maria. And spelled differently. I have always liked that name. My sister is her belated, and it's her grandbaby. Oh, okay. All right now. Oh, sucky now. Mm. Yeah, I want to join her Patreon. Lord have mercy. Yeah, I want to join Mel's Patreon, but listen to stuff like that is probably gonna make me sad and depressed, and I'll be crying, and I'm be trying to get down yonder to Huntsville, and then I'm gonna end up in jail. I'm leaving my children and my grandchildren. Child, I don't want to be going through all that kind of stuff, child. So I'm on the fence right now. Uh, Miss Maria says that Maryland, Maria is my first name and first initial of last initial name. Well, folk weren't calling me Maria, they were calling me Maria. One half the time, I just don't answer. Miss Patricia says, at Miss Faith, I know that's right. Child, we all be locked up fooling with this fool right here, child. It just don't make no sense how he's treating those kids, but I don't know. Evidently, he don't read the Bible, y'all, because God don't like messing with the elderly and the babies, child. His day is coming. It ain't gonna be as long as it has been, child. He gonna look around and trying to figure out what's really going on, and he gonna know what's going on. Mm, yeah, but that's a shame. He's still messing with those kids like that. It don't make no sense. Behind the mess he was doing. But anyway, I was gonna say that food for last, but since y'all brought him up and all this crazy bull crap that he's doing, I know y'all good people been out here across this YouTube streets. Child, the word on the curve is that they're messy stormy and her day coming as well. A legend. Yeah. Hey, Miss Sensitive, Mama. Hey, girl. Hey. Hey, girl. Miss Patricia says, what's crazy is Hotel doesn't want to effectively co-parent because he wants to indicate shit. He still wants to control Mel like he's controlling the bird. Ooh, child. Miss Maria says that Patricia, that part. Miss Maria says that sexy diva. Hey, baby sister Ma, what's popping in the desert? Child, we all about to be popping in the desert. We got to load up and go down yonder to the Huntsville, child. Who gonna have the bail money? Who got our bail money? Miss Sexy Diva says, hello, Aunt Maria, my sister Ma. The heat is hot out here. Girl, I thought you about to say the heat is on. Don't be tricking me like that. Marilyn says, at Patricia, he will never believe that Melody don't want him back. It's easier for him it's to think it's because it's the public she won't. What? It's easy for him to think it's because it's public she won't. Because of, I guess maybe because of the public she won't take him back. Maybe that ain't the reason why she won't take that sorry mofo back, a bald headed bastard. I can't stand him. It says the diva call him funky feet, something of the child. She call, um Miss Maria says, gee, my cousin is bail bondsman woman. Child, we're gonna need her to be on standby. Why we going to Huntsville? Come on, tell hold up there messing with the babies again. We're gonna have to load up. Y'all know Miss Faith always locked and loaded. Allegedly. Child, child, Lord have mercy, G. I don't know if I can take that Patreon stuff, child. It's just too much stuff being disclosed. My thing is, I really believe this fool is trying to traumatize those kids, y'all. We want those kids to be messed up. But I know somebody that sits high and look low, honey, and the good Lord said, that ain't gonna happen, Martell. What's gonna happen is, Martell, get your bald-headed ass up in here. Can't stand you. I can't stand you. You get in here right now. Now, let's see, you trying to traumatize the children who gonna end up being traumatized. Your bald headed ass. You already traumatized. You'll be traumatized worse than that. See, I knew I shouldn't have came live today. Um, Miss Patricia says that Maryland, he's stupid to think that. He doing what? Okay, girl, back to the matter at hand. So the word on the curve is, y'all get yourself on up in here and bring your ear too. But they said that the bird is trying to collide with Stormy, with that damn canvas of beauty that. Child, shut up. Anyway, Martell Hope, the word is like he's trying to pimp this girl out to do whatever she can, child. He making this child get multiple jobs, child. The good people still saying, where is my thoughts at, my mom? The good people saying she got her RN, child. I don't know. I don't a bit more. I know what I'm saying. I don't a bit more believe that a man in the moon that that girl is a registered nurse. Now, maybe a CNA or whatever, child. I don't believe all that. I ain't seen. I just ain't gonna believe that, child. Um, Miss Patricia says those kids are going to hate his ass, and they aren't going to have nothing to do with him. Sure is. Miss Maria says, is Canvas still in business, child? Yeah, I don't know what kind of business they got going on, child, but it sounds like to me Martell Hope trying to pimp her out. And hey, Miss Deborah, hey, girl, hey, how are you? Miss Patricia says, I don't believe that shit either, G. Um, Miss Marilyn says, I don't either. That's what she has a CNA. Miss Maria said, the fuck? She ain't got no RN license. Child, I don't believe that. Miss Deborah says, "Hey, Maria, I don't believe it. I just don't, y'all. I just don't believe that girl. Wait a minute. Let me tell y'all why I don't believe this, and y'all can agree or whatever, child. Hey, Miss Mary, how are you? She says, hello, Miss G and Chad from Cali. Melody needs to get in touch with the judge and tell the judge her kids don't want to live with him. Call the guardian and light him. Something has to change for those kids. Absolutely. Hey, Miss Salt Life. She says, hello, everyone. Hey, beautiful. It's something like I am multitasking. So when I get quiet, I'm doing something else. Um, Miss Maria says that Marion got him at Lightem. Yes. Miss Maria says that something like, hello, gorgeous. We working and not twerking today. Miss Sexy Diva says hello at Miss Patricia. Um, okay, yeah. Yeah, Miss Alton, like, child, you coming in on the tail end, girl, on the tail end, girl. I be up in here, girl, I be doing a lot of stuff, child. I'm moving around, child. That's what it is. But I'm still here, child. It ain't over till I say, I'm done, y'all. I'm about to get up off of this mofo. Just got back to VA. Hope, thank God for your safe travels, Miss Alton. Like, yeah, that's right. You was going somewhere, but thank God you made it back. Um, Save you and everybody that was traveling with you. We are grateful. Miss Mary says, Aunt Maria, I've been resting, and a friend of mine, grandson passed away. Just not feeling so happy these few days. Keep me in your prayers. Prayers up to Miss Mary and everybody that's involved in the loss of the grandson. Um, mm, Prayers up to everybody. Miss Faith says, G, did you see Ken been married before? Yeah, I heard about that too, Miss Faith. Miss Patricia says, Weather Girl can give the bird a starter package. She still isn't going to know what to do with it. No, we're just getting started, Miss Salt and Light. She says, I will listen to the replay. Child, we're just getting started, but I just put that out there in the beginning that, I'm multitasking. I do when I come on and I'm multitasking. I let y'all know if it get quiet, I'm still here. And it's not over until, we be like the live is over. And, Miss Maria, my mom gonna put down, her little saying and then we're gonna end the live, that part right there. But anyway, back to the matter at hand. Y'all come on in, hit that like, share, and subscribe button for me. Greatly appreciate each and every one of y'all. But I think that maybe Martell and it sounds like Martell and Stormy had some kind of something rigged up how she got on Love and Marriage Huntsville, all the lies and all that kind of stuff. And in their eyesight right now, y'all, it looks like they are winning or they doing something big or whatever, child. But it's all gonna come crumbling down. It's gonna crash. It's not going anywhere. So this little thing with the bird and the canvas beauty, child, it ain't gonna go nowhere. How she gonna sell anything? She don't even know what a two-parent household is, child. Y'all know that girl said she lived in a two-parent household and one parent was in Chicago, the other one over yonder in Delaware somewhere. Girl, she don't even know what a two-parent household is. So what's she gonna do? She's a registered nurse. She gonna do some canvas and don't know what a two-parent household is. I'll wait on y'all to answer that. I ain't got time. Miss Marilyn says, Mary Brown, to everyone, sending prayers, love, and light to you and your loved ones. Absolutely. Thank you so much for that, Miss Marilyn. Miss Stevie says, ain't nobody checking for a slow slop, not the slow slop, to sell anything that's bad bushes. Miss Mary Brown says, thanks for letting me know the correct wording. Miss Maria says, Stevie Wonder can see they ain't winning. That bird could have even sell that wine. Ooh, hey, come on through here, Miss Maria. Take us back down memory lane with that there damn Inez wine. Child, we'll wait. Child, they trying so hard. They wish they could. They wish they had it like that. But they ain't doing nothing, child. They just spinning in the sand, child, or the mud or whatever they call it, child. I don't know. But that's what they doing. They spin it. And Stormy, child, y'all been plotting ever since day one. And the devil set your ass up to make you think you winning some, child. But honey. You playing with some dangerous stuff right about now, child. Mm, y'all have no idea. But yeah, I feel like Martell trying to pimp this girl. Like Martell, where you work at? What's your job? Other than that, they ain't gonna regularly tell show what your job be. Girl, you gonna take all the little quarters, child. You gonna work like a Hebrew slave, child. Martell gonna take all the money, child. And you know she got all these jobs trying to do Canvas Beauty. The EBT card already cut off, child, and the grocery bill and the stuff is very expensive. I'm trying to tell y'all. I don't know why she's trying to attach herself with that girl for she got a bad rep. She they done after from the beginning, from day one. She that B and all that stuff is still following and trailing in behind her. Ain't nobody finna be fooling with her, let alone with some Canvas Beauty, child. Hot as it is, child, probably get out there and get burned all up. Y'all know they were saying that last year around this time, talking about that stuff, was burning them and all that kind of stuff, child. I cannot. Miss Maria says, at Maryland, it's the former teacher in me. Sometimes that red pen pops out on its own. Miss David said the bird couldn't sell the ugly cheap Timu clothes. Not the Timu clothes, girl. And her mottler done left the building, child. Y'all remember that lady that trying to squeeze in that stuff, child? I said, what the hell? Anyway, Miss Maria says the sexy diva, she couldn't even give them away. Thank you, Miss Maria. Child, a little online Timu stuff done shut down or something, ain't you? Child, I cannot with these people. Miss Patricia says allegedly Weather Girl went to hotel about getting on the show and he had her to DM Mel. Weather Girl contacted Mel about being an ambassador for her company. Yes, that is true, Miss Patricia, but let's keep it a book, y'all. Um, he may have had her to email mail, but I think they created and came up with that lie. Because remember when she did all of that, and then that's when it won't long the bird popped out telling her you a lie, you know me, and all that kind of stuff. All that stuff was hitting the fan at that time. And the stormy weather tried to perpetrate like she didn't know the bird. The bird called her ass out, child. That's what I remember. Miss Maria says, gee, that body glaze is likely mixed with Crisco. That's why folk was getting burnt up. Miss Marilyn says, Maria, I feel you, honey. Yeah, that's what they were saying around last year this time. That stuff was burning the people, honey. Ain't nobody gonna buy that bull crap. Miss Patricia says also allegedly the weather girl paid hotel 200K according to the bird. That's exactly what she said. Miss Salt and Light says, wow, low down. They're low down and dirty, honey. The good Lord ain't pleased with what these folks is doing, honey. And it's the devil setting these people up. Miss Maria says that Patricia, I heard that. John, that devil make you think you winning, 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 and the whole wild child. He digging that grave for you. I need a drink. Woo, child. Ain't no water today, y'all. It said Dr. Pepper. A good old cold Dr. Pepper, child. Miss Maria says that Patricia, I heard that. Child, ain't no good gonna come to these folk, child. But y'all know what? We think Martell be messing with Mel's kids, child. Ain't no telling what he doing to that little boy. That child, little boy, child. Child. Martell, this ain't gonna end well for you. This is not gonna end well. These kids that you are messing with, trying to traumatize child, they're gonna be the ones that you need to give you maybe that last glass of water. That's right, that last glass of water, fool. You messing with them children. I don't think I'm gonna be able to do Patreon, y'all. I just ain't gonna be able to do that. I don't like that. That bothers me. It makes me mad. But they think they doing something, always in cahoots, trying to come up with something crooked or something, child, to mess with the peoples and all that kind of stuff, child. But it ain't gonna go nowhere. Ain't nothing gonna turn out about this, child. Who's really buying this during Canvas Beauty anyway? I'll wait. Who buying? Who buying? Child, I cannot with the good people. For all the people that was talking about that Mel had left TikTok, shout out to Mel again. She knows exactly what she's doing. Uh, Miss Maria says urban Sheckley probably trying to unalive Knock and Bird in their sleep. Oh my goodness. Miss Patricia G, yes, they were plotting. Weathergear and her hubby were friends with Hotel and Slaw. That's how they plotted to get her on the show. Yeah, I get all of that part, but also don't forget about they said that the bird was dating some other guy that was working with Stormy and her husband at the time at that warehouse. How this foolish, bald headed bastard got in the mix of all of this bullshit, I don't know. Ugly. Child, you about to make me lose all my religion up here. Got me studying and everything. It's just said the government owns TikTok now. A lot of people are going to leave or they will regret it with the corrupt administration. Yes. Hey, Miss Henrietta. She says Mel got her builder's license. She not thinking about them. Martell may be in trouble. Don't know what he did, but Mel filed papers Friday. She says she's standing on business. Girl, you gotta come on through when you put that business out there, girl. You gotta put some emphasis on that right there. My sweet, hey, my sweet girl. She said, hello, everyone. Glad I caught you guys. We glad we caught you, girl. I thought you was up in here in a beginning, honey, but that was Miss Marilyn I was talking to. Miss Maria says that Henrietta, she says, hey, friend, child, thank God for that because I was getting ready to say, remember when Martell kept messing with Mel and she was quiet on the set and she was holding that stuff in and she wasn't saying anything, but just as soon as she got to singing like a bird, child, he got somewhere and set his bald headed ass down, then just like her brother had to do him. Say my name one more time. Say it one more time. I bet y'all put all your business out here. Say it again. Say it again. He got quiet on the set, you. Miss Maria says, my sweet, how you feeling today? Yeah, honey. Mel got to stop giving him a free pass because that's what he expect. A pass, honey. Yeah, my heart got heavy. If it's to the point where she had to file charges, that means it's really bad. It's bad, bad, bad. And oh my God, y'all. I'm fine. Thanks for asking. My sweet says going through something. Just please pray for me. Oh, we love you, beautiful. Prayers up to my sweet, and whatever it is, I'm gonna tell you like I tell myself, and I tell my daughter-in-law. Um, you know, in life we go through things. We can't see the trees for the forest. We be trying to figure it out when God has already worked it out. And we worry, we pray, we worry and we pray. But we have to keep in mind that, through my life, I've been through a lot of things and I didn't think I was going to make it through. I felt bad for myself, but guess what? You made it through. This is just another test. Without a test, there's no testimony. Keep that in mind. But prayers up to you. That's one way of looking at things that we deal with in life. Without no test, there will be no testimony. He gonna bring you through it. Know that. It may be looking dim and dark, honey, but just know God is a big God, y'all. Yes, he is. Miss Maria told night says prayers up for my sweet. Absolutely. Child, I'm sorry, y'all. I got to clear my throat, children. Got to clear my throat. I ain't got my nasal spray. I had to call in another scription. Not prescription, but scription, honey. That part right there, my sons just be cutting the fool up in here. I'm going back to Carolina. Though. I don't like it around here. All this piling and bull crap choking me and carrying on. But yeah, y'all, that had to be really, really bad for her to have to say she gonna file charges. And they need a she needed if these people don't do something with this bald headed bastard, she need to file charges on the God Gladem or Lighten or whatever their name is. The everybody. She just need to file charges on everybody because they messing with the children right now. Honey, can't keep messing with the children, traumatizing them. Got me traumatized. Oh no, child, I cannot with him. Y'all know that girl, the bird. She might is stupid. Child, he do this stuff because he want a back bird. He don't want your slow ass. Child, she don't know two-parent household. She ain't figured out he don't want it yet. She ain't figured out he trying to get rid of you. That's what he trying to do. He trying to get rid of Cora Brown on my deal, child. He trying to get rid of you, Cora. Oh my God. I hate that so bad, y'all. I'm so sorry. But I hate that so bad that those children have to go through what they going through. Martell, like she was his first piece now. Now that she done force his bald headed ass. Why come this bald headed mother, you know what, can't go and stalk them other women that he got out there and had cheerings with them out there? Why he ain't bothering them? Why he got to keep messing with this lady and her kids? Oh, he trying to give her a nervous breakdown. I can't take it, y'all. This is hard. Prayers up, y'all. We gotta pray. We gotta keep on praying. Like we ain't never prayed before for Mel and these kids. And Miss Van, y'all, we gotta keep praying because it's not over. It ain't over, y'all. He trying to destroy these people. He's really trying to unalive. I know that's not the word I want to use, but I'm gonna use that word. Unalive, kill, steal, and destroy. I said it anyway. But you know all of that. Unalives and destroy this family, y'all. He want to destroy him, child. He want to get rid of him. He's mad. He's angry. But he don't want to take no accountability for none of this stuff that he's done. He is the creator of all of this. And he's after her and stalking and messing with these children. Like they created this problem he's got. He's going through broke, bald headed. Hmm. Child, I'm gonna have to get on my knees when I get off this live. I'm gonna have to ask the good Lord to repent. I got to repent, y'all. I got to repent cheering. A bald headed bastard. I can't stand him. I know all y'all be thinking that same thing. Y'all want to call him a bald headed bastard too, but I'm saying for everybody up in here, honey, a ugly self. Ooh, ooh, Martell, can you please go find you something else to do? Because you're gonna mess around, you're gonna F around and find out that this lady is not playing with you, and she gonna lock your ass up, child. She gonna lock you up, keep messing with these children like that right there, honey. My children and myself and my mama are you. I'm gonna choose us every time, honey, every time. And I hope and pray he go to jail. I hope he go to jail behind whatever it was that he done, child. I really, I don't even know if I really want to know. It is so sad. Child, my heart is heavy right about now. Miss Maria says, let him F around and find out. I'll wait. I'm waiting to. Miss Patricia says, I hate to say this, but if I was male, I would mention to the courts what happened in Shreveport, Louisiana. Have it on record and make them accountable. Girl, what the hell? My sweet has got to do replay to see what's going on. We talking about this bald headed bastard of Martell, and we touched on can the bird, aka Ariana Carey, don't know two-parent household and all that bullshit. Supposed to be collabing, working with Canvas Beauty or some bull crap like that right there. My sweet Miss Maria says that Patricia exactly. What happened in Shreveport, Louisiana? Oh Lord, I cannot. I cannot. Um, oh have mercy. But yeah, y'all, can we just please come together and continue to keep this family in prayers, y'all? Pray for their safety. Pray that these kids don't end up being traumatized. We know Mel spending money to keep them in counseling and all that kind of stuff. Y'all, we gotta pray. We gotta continue to pray like we ain't never prayed before, because this food has really done lost its whole everlasting mind. Ms. Patricia's Mel needs to let the courts know what happened in Shreveport, Louisiana. She's trying to avoid her family going through that. What? Miss Maria said, G, report. Thank you, Miss Maria. Miss Charlene, I don't know. There's some stuff over there in Patreon that really don't supposed to hit the internet, and I hope somebody can privately chat, send me a message about what happened. I don't even really know if I want to know now. Hey, Miss Helen. Hey, girl. Hey. It's Miss Patricia's that man unalive his 8 kids in Sherp. Oh, ooh, ooh. Mm. Um, Hi, Miss Helen. Miss Maria says, hey, Helen, what you got cooking? Miss Maria, I got my good glasses on, but they don't always work for me. They don't zoom in like they need to zoom in. So if I misspell a word, y'all, just don't even pay me no mind. Read it for yourself and pronounce it the way you want to pronounce it, child. We don't just keep on moving. Are they sliding up and down? They need to be clean. Everything is, child. Like, for example, I need several pair of. I need don't be working for them, child. You take them back, get them adjusted or something. I don't know. But oh Lord, have mercy, G. Miss Helen says, "Hi, Maria, bad. I don't want that. That cannot happen. My thoughts, where you be? Hey, my girl. Hey, good evening, all." She says, "My thoughts. We're gonna have to load up. We're gonna have to go down yonder to Huntsville. That's what we're gonna have to do. I don't like this. Mm-mm. Lord, and it's not fair. It's just not fair that these people have to continue to live their life with the bodyguards, all because of this bald headed mother. You know what? Destroyed himself and his own life. He did that all by himself. And now he still ain't got enough damn sense to go on by this business and leave these people alone. He just keep effing with them and effing with them and effing with these kids because he can't not reach Mel. He can't touch her. Mel, I beat the hell out of Martell right about now. She would tat his head off. Child, I wouldn't need no bodyguards. I wouldn't need no power. I wouldn't need nothing but myself. Enough, enough. Martell, you better go look at that movie. Enough. Jennifer Lopez. And she filed charges and it was granted. What did my boy do? Something to the children's. My thoughts. Mayor had to file some papers. Miss Patricia says hotel is dangerous. He's still holding on to something he will never get back. It's been 6 years and he's still crying. That's disturbing. His ass is disturbing. Crazy mother. Mm, mm. For all of y'all that's in the Patreon, be careful, because y'all know that Mel said that we're gonna have to handle Martell. Mel said that she'll file charges for people disclosing stuff that's been put out in her Patreon. So we have to be careful, y'all. Don't mean no harm. And this is stuff that's done in Patreon. I will put that stuff out on my YouTube, Instagram, whatever I had. I will put it out there so the people can know about him and the things he trying to do secretly to steal to the children. I wouldn't even care no more. Embarrass his dumb ass. That's why he don't be coming out no more talking about he's a good father, trying to trick somebody. I can't stand it. I can't stand him, y'all. He just works my everlasting nerve. This is so sad. Um, but like I said, we're just gonna keep on praying up over here, praying for Mel and the family. Child, I got a knot in my daggone stomach now. Ooh, mm, child, it got my nerves bad, y'all. My nerves just went real bad behind this. Whoo. Thank God that the charges was granted. I hope they go pick his black bald headed ass up, put him in jail, and don't let him out no more, child. And just please just stop trying to hide and cover up things for him, because he's not gonna stop. She got to expose everything that he does. I thank you, Miss Maria. She still has to expose him. That's the one way of getting him to stop, other than locking his dumb ass up. Miss Deborah says that here yet I wonder why the kids can't speak with the court and tell how they feel. And the kids by law should have someone that speak in their best interest that is appointed by the courts. They said they got the glad Aladdin people up over it seems like these people ain't doing nothing to me. They just letting him slide through. I don't understand this. They supposed to be for the children and stuff, but what are they doing? What are they waiting for? Somebody to come up missing, an arm to be broken, a leg broken, burnt. What is these people literally waiting for? It's crazy at this point. Man, if something happened to my kids up under his motherfucking care, I'm suing every damn body. And Lord, just let my kids be all right. But I'm gonna sue every damn body that was involved that did not help me. I keep reaching out, I keep reaching out, I keep reporting, I keep doing everything I'm supposed to do. And all y'all was doing was sitting y'all black asses around and let him slide through. Enough. My thought says, think will not be a little boy forever. He will be bigger than that tight pant wearing punk. That little boy, you know what? That is so true. My thoughts, but we gotta let God fight this battle, y'all. This fool is out to unalive and destroy. He wants somebody to be in trouble, and he's not worth the trouble, y'all. She's doing all she can to try to battle this through the legal way, the things that she's supposed to do. I don't want none of those kids to get in trouble behind him because he's not worth it. The best thing they could do for him is act like he never existed. Y'all remember the other cheering that's supposed to be out there? They don't have nothing to do with his bald headed ass, and they doing just fine. Hey, Miss Sonia, my mom, she says, "Hello, everyone. I'm happy I was strolling to see you live." Yes, I just popped on, Miss Sonia. Let me see. Miss Maria says, at Deborah, they have a guardian ad litem. Um, this thing is jumping. Can only tell the courts what the children say. They cannot enforce any laws. Miss Patricia says Hotel is stalking male social media, and he see those kids like Jason and Carnavis. Yes, Miss Deborah says, right, G. Where is the person that's supposed to be there for those kids? These angry men are not just taking the mother's life, but the kids as well. Absolutely. Absolutely. But I'm telling y'all, something come up, if something happen to my kids, they come up, if they get burned by this fool, whatever they do, I'm about to file a lawsuit up against y'all because y'all won't help me. I keep reporting, and reporting. I mean, what else you want me to do? What else can I do? Y'all just ignoring him? Miss Maria says, Sonya, how you and mom today? It's ridiculous at this point. It does not make no sense. I'm telling y'all, what's wrong with that court system down there in Huntsville? Who do he know? What is really going on? What's really going on? Yeah. But I'm telling y'all, that girl, the bird, and them cheering, hers is going through it too. They going through it. My thought says that Patricia, we knew he would be going crazy when the bodyguard was playing with Sugar online. He did not have time to play with them, so another man does. Jason is more of an uncle figure for those babies. Yes, he's mad at Jason, Canavis, Marcus's spouse. He mad at everybody except the person he need to be mad at his own damn self. And can y'all imagine what that girl is going through? I don't care. But she put herself in this situation. But can y'all imagine what she going through? He just right steady blaming her as well. And he played one of the most major parts in it. As I cannot with him. Miss Mary Brown says, Maria, I guess then the kids need to contact Glad Items. Melody need to make that appointment as soon as possible. Miss Sonia says, hi, Maria, we're good. Getting a lot of rain. Child, we ain't got no rain today. Miss Patricia says, I would sue the shit out of the state of Alabama. I would have taken my child to the hospital to have it on fire. Ooh, Lord Jesus. Oh, God. My thought says, does anyone know if Alabama has the stand your ground law in effect? I don't know. Not sure. But he need to take time out to go look at that damn movie. Enough. Jennifer Lopez, sick of you. I'm sick of you effing with me and my damn cheering. Now, that part right there. Baseball field, I would invite your ass. I'd tap that ass out there too. Miss Patricia's my thoughts. I said that when I saw her video. Miss Helen says, we have been getting rain for 4 days. We had some rain yesterday. We haven't had any rain today. Miss Maria says that Deborah, that's probably why she back in court. It's possible the gal has contacted the courts, meaning Gladys y'all has contacted the courts. Hopefully they have. And you know, she need to blast him, put it out there, because I just don't like this for these children going through like this. And you know, Martell is an adult. He's supposed to be, but he ain't got no adult sense. Miss Deborah says, Maria, oh, okay. But he don't have that sense. And I can only imagine what his mama is probably thinking of him messing with them children like that. You know, she's not pleased with him messing with them children, y'all. I don't believe that in my heart at all. But you know, she can't do anything with him. All she can do is just sit back and you know be like, you know, you knew better. That's what you get. She should have filed charges on you. Miss Patricia says no, gal didn't do it. She did. Oh wow. My thought says That sourtail bird is said to have a deal with the weather girl. I figured it when her daughter's husband and his wife showed up on there. I smell CK all over this deal. She was blocked from LAMA. Hey, Miss Cheryl, she says, hello, everyone. Seattle is here. Hello, Seattle, and welcome. Thank you so much for popping in. On my thoughts, that part right there, but this mess they trying to do, it ain't going nowhere. It ain't gonna get up off the ground. Miss Henrietta said Ariane need to be reported also to the medical board. That part right there. You know, there's a lot of people on the internet, y'all. There's a lot of people that be listening in the background and all that kind of stuff. You just never know. You just really never know who's listening, who's watching, and who's on whose channel and all that kind of stuff, child. But all this stuff he's doing is his luck is gonna run out. It's gonna run out, and whoever been helping him in each court system or wherever child been helping him slide through, I hope and pray that they are held responsible as well. You want to risk your life, your livelihood for a fool like Martell Holt that created all of this mess. You get what with Martell. Y'all get what y'all get. I'm telling y'all. We just got to be patient and know that God is God, and God is sick of it, and He's getting ready to handle this. He's gonna fix it. What did Coleslaw do? She supposed to be got collabing or some kind of deal or something. Stormy weather girl is offered her with that damn canvas beauty. Sorry, y'all. With that canvas beauty, that ain't going nowhere. Miss Hillen, some of that Miss Child, I don't even know if that's real. But I tell you what, I know. I'm sick of these people on the internet talking about she's a nurse. She a nurse. Nursing who? Who's she nursing? Post the RN. I want to see the RN. That's what I want to see. If you're a nurse, post your degree and all of that stuff. Please let me see it. Josh ain't even been in school long enough to become no damn RN. Child, I cannot. Miss Helen says, I'm saying, why should she be reported? I don't know. Miss Patricia said the first time she mentioned Mel or her kid on will be sued. Mm. That part right there. But y'all know how Mel do things, and patience, y'all. Patience is the word for today. Patience. We gotta pray for patience. Sometimes we just don't understand, but we just gotta stop moving off emotions. And I know the children is a serious matter that y'all say she's handling it. That's good, but it seems like he just nothing is happening to him. It just keeps sliding through. But patience, his day is coming. Y'all what? No, I'm not praying for nobody's downfall, but enough is enough now. To stop messing with these people and stuff. Leave them people alone. Just leave them alone. You did not want them. You had them all. You had them. That was your family. You chose not to be with them. It's just a praying time all the way around. Alabama court system is spelling melody and the nuggets. Absolutely, Miss Mary. I totally agree with you. My thought says, Miss Healing, if she is a nurse, she is a mandated report. She should not be present when the children bring harm in any way. It would catch up to them. Absolutely. Ms. Helen said, Maria, what's their fatalities? Mm. Ms. Helen, if you're talking about Mel and the Nuggets, the children, that was something discussed in Mel's Patreon. So, like I was telling everybody, we do have to be careful because I'm not in the Patreon, I'm not up there. But thank y'all that's trying to throw some stuff out there, and we trying to piece it together and all of that without directly saying what was actually said or whatever. Miss Maria says, I think he truly believed that she would not leave him, just like tuna and dry puss and nail. Child, I cannot. Hold on. I was talking about what happened in what? I got some sense. Mm. Miss Henderson says, my thoughts, Mel needs to take her kids to the police department. Every time they get sick of me, every time I will be sitting right there at the police department. I probably be out there blowing the horn like a crazy fool, yelling and screaming. Yeah, you messing with my kids. He did this to my kids. I sure would. I like a whole fool. Maria, was it a lot? Child. But anyway, y'all, it's sad. That's really sad. Um, there was some stuff going on with them girls over there in Rhoa, child. I don't even want to talk about them folk. Martell done took out my energy. Maria says the healing, they didn't give a number yet. Um, some fraudulent charges going on with them there girls over there in Rhoa, Atlanta. But yeah, over there on that road, Lisa Wooden, sound like the lady is 80 years old or something. They got this house or some mess they got going on, some crazy bullshit over there. Child, I don't care about them folks, child. Folks down in Atlanta, they doing the most trying to overcome, child. We shall overcome Sunday. That's what they trying to do, overcome over there in Lord, child. My thought says, Miss Hillen, those people are on my boy's side down there. He should just let her go. He does not want those children. That is the last link he has to the mom. Absolutely. Miss Patricia says, Mel and Jason should link up and go into business together, building homes. Ooh. Miss Maria said Lisa Wu is 55. Yeah, they said, she's 55, but they were saying like she was helping some lady that was 80 some years old. I was hearing about the lady was saying something about the light bill and the water bill and I think Lisa Wu. Child, I ain't got the straight of that story. Child, I don't know who the hell Lisa Wu is anyway. Shit, I don't be looking at no folk like that. Miss Helen says that my thoughts just sad. Just really sad. Um, Y'all, what else can she do? She doing what she's supposed to do, y'all. She going through the chain of command. I'm back on mail, and this thing is bothering me. But she's going through the chain of command, and she's doing all she can to survive and save her life and the children's life and her mom's life, child. Oh my God, y'all. Even in if he get locked up, child, we don't know who he knows and all that stuff. That still don't mean nobody's gonna be safe. With that. She was married to Keith Sweat. Okay. Lisa Wu was married to Keith Sweat. But yeah, we still don't know. They still gonna have to have bodyguards, y'all. That's a bad way to be living your life behind marrying somebody that you actually thought that loved you and wanted to protect you and be with you and all that stuff. And he went out there and did all this stuff. Now you gotta live like this for the rest of your life. This is not fair. It's just not fair. It's not fair, but uh, it ought to be a way that they can make him pay for the bodyguard, y'all. Cause you never know. You don't know who he talking to, who he telling what to. Sleeping with the enemy, absolutely. Mm-mm-mm. Hang in there, Aunt Maria. Miss Patricia says Lisa Wu is one of the Rhoa ladies from season one. She's the short one with the long pretty hair. Okay. My thought says he ain't got no money. I understand going to courts immediately, but always get a police report. Yes, absolutely. My thought says that Maria, he broke and still trying to flex like his pockets are heavy. Not the heavy pockets. Miss Maria says, y'all, I got 2 more hours with these G babies. I don't know if I'm gonna make it. You gonna make it through. Miss Mary says, Melody definitely needs to keep a paper trail. Absolutely. Miss Deborah says, hang in there, Maria. My thought says, Maria, you got this. You can do it. G Mom. Mm-hmm. Miss Maria says they were supposed to get picked up at 6 p.m. today. And they still here. The children is still here. Miss Patricia says at Mary, otherwise it's just hearsay. Yeah, absolutely. Miss Helen says, Maria, I'm about to go check myself into the first floor. For what? What wrong with you? Miss Maria says, we don't know. She hasn't gone to the police and maybe a detective. Yeah, she's not going to disclose everything, and I really think that she's putting some stuff out there, for us to continue to keep her and her family in prayer because, they're still in danger, y'all. Um, my thought says I will always believe those people are inbreeds. They are a different kind of crazy, a whole different kind of crazy. Yeah, she putting it out there for us to continue to pray, y'all. Come together and pray because they need it, y'all. Miss Helen says, this grandbaby is on my last nerve. Not the last nerves, honey. She said the last nerve. Child, I cannot, child. Ooh, child, I tell y'all, if I was in a good proximity of my oldest son, child, I'd probably be tied down with the grandchildren every day. Every day. And I'd be like, the devil's a lie, boy. The devil is a whole lie. I'm not about to be doing that, child. I ain't cut off all that kind of stuff. I can't be going through all them kind of changes, child. Candy girl, all my world. You love so sweet. Miss Candy girl, how you doing, girl? Hey, girl, hey. We misses you. You feeling better? I pray you've been doing much better. Miss Maria says that healing, I can't go nowhere but outside at this point. My thought says, are you on G mom duty too? Child, I ain't trying to be on, no, Miss Healer. I'm not either, child. Baby, I can't be doing all that stuff, child. I ain't cut out for it like that no more, child. I be done left cheering, be done left cheering. My thoughts, Miss Helen says, my thoughts every day, all day. Oh my. My thoughts says, hey lady, at Candy, hey lady. Miss Maria says that Patricia, you know, if she said the Popo was involved, 900 people would be trying to get the paperwork and stuff. Yes, yes, absolutely, absolutely, yes. But you know what? At this point, I wish 9,000 people would get the paperwork and report. Put him out there, put him out there, put it out there, put the paperwork out there, post it, post it, post it. See, that's the problem. The stuff that need to be put out there and posted ain't being put out there and posted. What the hell is really going on? I was so sick this weekend, but I finally can move about this afternoon. Oh, Miss Candy, prayers up to you. Oh Lord, child, being sick ain't no joke. It ain't nothing. It ain't nothing good, child. Prayers up to you, Miss Candy. You got this. You got this, Doc. Come on, Doc. You got this. We got this. We are family. Hey, 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 hey. I got all my sisters with me. So we praying through this thing right here, Miss Candy girl. We sure is one. Yes, I'm alive. Never like being the patient. I had to call on my ancestors. Girl, come on through with the ancestors. All of them, all of them. Doc, I'm gonna need for you to get better. And you know, don't be rushing trying to get back out channel where the people's is, because I know the people's is missing you and all that stuff. But I'm gonna need you to take time, like you told me, and get yourself together, honey. I'm still working on myself, honey. The human body is just so amazing, child. It's just amazing. I just be thanking God every day, child, because it could be a whole lot worse, child. My Miss Saint says, "Hi, Candy girl." It could be a whole lot worse, but prayers up for Miss Candy. Y'all show some love for Miss Candy. Put some prayer hands in this good chat for Miss Candy, child. She the doctor up over here, child. She need prayers too. Um, My thought says every time people stop talking about the bird and the pimp, they do something to get people talking again. They are attention whore. Oop, that part. Miss Candy says, hi sis at Sonya. Yes, ma'am. But people ain't been talking about the bird for a minute now. My thoughts says that Candy, I will be praying. Yes, we are praying. Miss Maria says that my thoughts right. Miss Helen says, Maria, for real, I'm headed for a nervous break. Not a whole breakdown, honey. Not the, we ain't about to put that out there in the atmosphere. Not atmosphere. Child, I done got missing with Wanda, child. Hey, Miss Gail. She says prayers up. Yeah, prayers up for Miss Candy, y'all. She's our doc up over here, y'all. Y'all know, if y'all need some good advice, she'll give us some good advice. You know, we put some stuff out there. We may be going through or whatever, and if she's in the live, she's gonna, she'll voice her opinion, and so shout out and so much love sent Miss Candy's way. What are the bird and that rat up to now? Child, Miss Candy, he messing with the cheering as always, child. Miss Helen says, girl, any day now. Child, he's still messing with the cheering, child. He's messing with the cheering. Mel and the glad to light him, and all these people they're gonna have to they're gonna have to lock his ass up. They're gonna have to lock him right on up. I don't know, Miss Candy. We can't disclose that it was something done, and she said it over there in the Patreon. Stuff that's mentioned in the Patreon can't be put out on the YouTube streets because she said she'll file a lawsuit, but it was something pertaining to the cheer. She had to go down there to file some paperwork on that food. Mm-hmm. My thoughts is Bush campers. Thank y'all, you all for being here. Yes, that part right there. Miss Candy says, I saw him say that he's still crying over the divorce. He's still crying. He's trying to force her back into his life. She don't want that bald-headed bastard. And he right steady messing with the children, trying to get to her. It's not fair. It's not fair that these people got to live the rest of their life with a bodyguard, y'all. It is literally not fair. And like I just said, even if this fool get locked up, we don't know who he done told what to and who's what. So they got to have Jason and these people around them for the rest of their life behind this bull crap he did. Stupid ass. I'm mad, y'all. I'm cussing like a sailor. I've got to repent when I get off this diagrammatic live. Y'all done got me going now. Miss Helen says, Maria, I have been long got finished crying. What you crying for, Miss Helen? Lord have mercy. We all can't be sad up in here, cheering. Lord, we can't be sad, y'all. Miss Deborah said this lady thought that her little girl was being verbal and maybe physical AB as well. So she put an AirPod that has a camera in her daughter's hair, and they caught the person. Oh my goodness. With all this technology today, y'all, you cannot be too careful. Miss Maria says the older one is sick, so she's laying down. The younger two are in the playroom. I'm holed up in my room. I guess held up in my room. Thank you, Miss Maria. Miss Candace says M has to stop thinking with her heart and lock him up. Filed on papers every time he mess up. I totally agree. We said that earlier on Miss Candy. She got to start exposing him like she did when after that they went to that court and him and the bird. She got to post that stuff and start putting it out there. I really wish she would come out on her live and just disclose everything that he did to those kids, put it out there, call his ass out, let the people look at him. I hope she did file the paperwork and all the people that get those court documents and stuff. I hope they post it and read it and post it. And I was saying earlier, stuff that needs to be talked about, they want to push it up under the rug and shh, don't say nothing. Want to be quiet on the set? No, we don't need y'all to be quiet on the set. We need this stuff posted out here. We need the people to know this is a real monster. He's a monster, y'all. Miss Helen says so tired and need rest. How's school going, Miss Helen? Miss Maria says that Deborah, OMG, I'm glad mom had the wherewithal to do that. Yes, absolutely. Hey, Miss Gwendolyn, she says Mel may be moving out of Huntsville. She was asked if she was moving. She said she is working on it. Thank God for that. Miss Candy says she and those kids should be allowed to live in peace. Absolutely, that's what I'm talking about. They shouldn't have to live like this. I was under that daggone courthouse and I act a whole fool. He act a fool. Don't nothing happen to him. Why come I can't act a fool? Let me act up sometime. um, Miss Candace, Miss Deborah says that Candy, you saw that story. My thought says if his ex was so bad and he got the whole restaurant with the what the hell is he what the hell is his problem? He needs to take his raggedy ass on. Tuck your tail, my boy. You lost them. Period. Yes, Miss Maria says that there's no need for her to open herself up to a lawsuit. She's being strategic. Yes. Miss Patricia says that Candy, he's not going to let them. Miss Candy says that Deborah, these teachers were let go. Wow. Miss Helen says, I will graduate December 22nd, 2026. Yeah, Miss Helen, you got this. You got this. It may be seeming tough and overwhelming, but you know, Miss, let me say this. I used to say, um, congratulations and all that. And I still say congratulations. But at this point, who's really asking for diplomas and all that stuff, child? I mean, it looks like to me it ain't what you know, it's who you know to get these jobs and all that kind of stuff, child. People ain't thinking about you know degree and all that bull crap. And just stuck with Fannie Mae paying all these dynamic loans back. Miss Candace says, congrats to Miss Helen. Yes, congrats to you. Yes, congratulations to you. But yeah, that part right there, child, it's just a shame. Um, my thought says congrats in advance. Yes, congrats in advance. Miss Sonia is saying congrats at healing as well. But yeah, y'all, it's just disgusting at this point, child. It is so disgusting at this point. I can't say what I really want to say because I'm just tired, and I know they tired. Y'all, can y'all imagine these children trying to keep up their grades and focus? Probably having bad dreams and everything else, dealing with this clown of a fool of a dad. Child, Miss Helen says, thanks everyone. You're quite welcome, Miss Helen. Um, it's just like he don't want these people to don't want them to catch a break. He's mad. He want her money. He don't want her. He want her money. He want that lifestyle he had. He feel like he's stuck because he can't go out there and pull them women like he pulled that bird because he don't have the means to do this stuff anymore. So he's really angry behind all of this stuff. Child, Lord have mercy, Jesus. Y'all know somebody can really end up in some serious trouble behind this stuff, y'all. Can y'all imagine the tears that she's probably still shedding and crying every night? Cause I just blank out when it comes to my children. I just lose my mind. I'm just gonna be honest with y'all. He is old looking and broke. Yeah, he look like a hot pickle. A ugly hot pickle that. A pickle would be pretty good right about now though. Since I said that, but he's a let me not give him a pickle, a hot monkey looking monkey. I'm gonna give him a monkey. I like pickles. I don't care for monkeys. That's what he is. I done talked up the daggone rain down this mofo. Oh, this out there raining again. Oh Lord. Who said it was raining? Somebody said they've been getting rain for 4 days. Miss Ella says, Candy Big Facts. Miss Deborah says, I do not know how Mel stayed married to him as long as she did because he was always an asshole. Yes, that part. Um, uh, Miss Saint says next week Martell will tell Kimmy to get out of his face because he doesn't go back and forth with women. A legend. I thought Miss Saint that's what he's supposed to say, but we know we all the good people know that's a lie. See, they be trying to play with us, thinking we don't know what's really going on. Miss Candace says, Timmy the turtle without a shell. Miss Hillen says, me. My thought says, Dr. Francis could not crack the crazy code to those people. I'm glad Mill is not related to me. I would just move in a silence. I was never there. Sure. Miss Patricia says, I'm so glad I don't look at a man's body. Hotel is too ignorant for my liking. Ooh, the whole ignorant, baby, the whole ignorant. The whole ignorant. Child, he done went out there going through them women and it's taking effect on his ugly ass. I don't like him. No. Child, he was trying to pump her with about 9 or 10 kids, thinking that nobody gonna want her. She ain't gonna leave without them children. Thank God, thank God. Mm. Ooh, child, we is grateful for the children, and we thank God she got away. Well, she's still fighting, y'all. She's still fighting her way. She's still fighting through this mess here. Um, Miss Patricia says, I'm so glad I don't look like that man's a body. Hotel is okay, I read that one. So ignorant for my life. Child, that coleslaw don't want him now. Y'all, he's really angry because he don't have the means to do what he did to get the bird. He can't pull these women, y'all. He want to. He can't. He can't. He probably won't never pull another successful woman riding around in that damn hearse. Miss Patricia says, muscles and no brain is not attractive. At all. Miss Helen says, I don't like anything about a man that doesn't wear socks. Oop, he feet stink. He feet stinking. He sweating. Child. My thought says that Patricia, those are vertically challenged men of LAMH think that they are tall, dark, and handsome. Nah. Tall, dark, and ugly. And on the DL, allegedly, I'm just saying. I don't know. I won't dare. But child, it's always something with him. Always something. He never surprises us. Miss Patricia says, in my thoughts exactly. He's I told y'all anytime this fool get quiet, y'all, he doing something. He doing something in the background. He should not even be allowed to be around these children. My thought says his feet and his ass stink. The sign says he probably has corns from his shoe. Ooh, more run down. Can't wear no red bottoms no more, child. Can't wear no red bottoms, no white bottoms. He can't do nothing, child. He want a new pair of shoes. I can't afford them right now. Miss Hiller says they are all funny. What? Funny made except for Chris. Oh yeah. Miss Helen says, hi Sonya, those are calluses. Not the calluses, girl. Child, I cannot, honey. Yeah, he just, man, it's so time out, child. And it's so sad. He won't listen to nothing, nobody trying to tell him. So, hopefully, I'm going to say it like I'm just going to put it out there, child. And I'm not a person that wish bad on nobody, but he just messing with these children. Hopefully, they can lock him up finally. Hopefully, he go to jail behind whatever it was, child. Um, Miss Patricia says that ninja is 45 and still acts like a child. Yeah, he hasn't caught up with his age. My thought says my boy was left alone too much as a child. He was raised but never trained. His ass just can't get right. Well, maybe if he go do some of that his brother is doing, it'll help him get right and get himself together. But he's just making these kids not like him, don't want to be around him. I be fighting. I be fighting and fighting and fighting and fighting every day with these courts. I don't care. Y'all gonna see my ass every day. I'm saving my life, my children, my mothers, and everybody associated with me. But she don't want her family to get in trouble behind this food, because that's what he want, y'all. He wants somebody else to be in trouble. He's miserable. um Miss Helen says, my thoughts, he is a demon from the darkness. My My thought says that Patricia, his body is 45, that brain function at a 5-year old capacity. Yes. Ms. Candace says the court should be investigated. Clear kids would never have to endure years of this mess like these kids have, uh, whatever he is doing. Yeah, I don't exactly know what it was that she put down or said to the good people that he done, but it was something and it was really bad. The people is saying, and I hate that so bad for these children. I tell y'all, my heart is really heavy. My nerves is bothering me. My stomach right about now. Come on, you fool. Uh, he just aggravates everybody. Hmm. And you know what? Anybody that's associated with him, knowing he's mistreating his children like that, shame on y'all. I hope y'all get what's coming to y'all as well. Miss Patricia said, Miss Kenneth says, the court, okay, read that one. Miss Patricia says, my thought, yes, indeed. My thought says, that punk been extra mad since his real son launched his cologne. That part right there. Miss Patricia says that Kenny, exactly. Miss Kenny says, I'm always rooting for her and those babies. She works so hard. She absolutely does. She really does. And he can do the same thing. Y'all remember when he said he made her? Why he can't make himself? Lying ass. Why? Why? Oh, why? No. I hope he did not have something to do with her being off TikTok. No, my thoughts. They said that that was her decision. Something about somebody else bought TikTok out and all that stuff. But I was telling the people, we know Mel moves in silence, and I think her and that lady Angela, ex producer off an LAMH, is up to something, and she's gonna pop out with something in just a little bit, y'all. Miss Hillen says he has inside help because Alabama will lock a ninja up real fast and in a hurry. He's using voodoo. Oh, girl, please don't say that. Oh my Jesus. Miss Maria says, in my thoughts from what I've heard, it has to do with the new ownership of TikTok. A lot of folk are leaving. Yes. They said if they didn't leave now, they will probably regret it later. My thoughts. She says that Patricia, yes, he does. Miss Maria says that healing, he ain't got enough sense for that. My thought says, okay, gee, that. Yeah. Uh, Miss Patricia says that Maria, I knew it was going to be a mess when the government took over TikTok. Yeah, it's something to do with the government. So yeah, so she left just in time, child. May I be paying attention and reading up on stuff and all that kind of stuff. You know, she's a very smart young lady. We all that's internet aunties, we've learned a lot from her. It teaches us to, work on ourselves, patience, and not to move off emotions. But when it comes to my children, you can call it emotion, roller coaster, whatever you want to, child. I'm about to move. I'm about to make some things happen, honey. Lock his ass up. Miss Candace says, I left TikTok when Trump took over. They are selling our ID. Oh my goodness. Oh God. That is not good. So yeah, shout out to them. Miss Patricia says that Candy, me too. Yeah, they got a lot of mess going on over there on TikTok, y'all. We have to be careful with this internet stuff, child. It's just crazy. You mess around and hit that wrong button, you find yourself in a whole heap of mess. My thought says that Candy, wise of you. Yes, absolutely. We have to be careful, y'all. Mm, 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 mm. Miss Deborah says Trump has all of our personal information. Oh no. Miss Candy said, for those of you in South Carolina, please vote Georgia to if it's not over. Yes, y'all know Hellish didn't win down there in Atlanta, child. She didn't win all that there stuff and child. So Hellish is gonna probably come back out there on that show if given the opportunity, child, and go back to all the mess she usually do. So y'all can be on the lookout for that. And Science says he took over TikTok because the black people were making too much money over there. He's stopping all of that. Mm. Um, I Miss Maria want she might not be here right now, but wasn't that you saying something about they were trying to take over Country Wayne something like they did with the Breakfast Club? Somebody, Child, Country Wayne said, "Hell to the no, 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 no." Country Wayne said that not about to happen. Child, they was jealous of the China people who had TikTok and they took it away from them. Said Miss Patricia. Miss Charlene said some you rule CC's channel have been I guess demonetized. A lot going on social media. Yes. Um. Um. Like with this YouTube stuff, y'all. It's a lot. It is really a lot. Sometimes I be thinking, is it even worth it, y'all? I'm just being honest, but I love y'all. I'm trying to hang up in here. But sometimes I be wondering that these people with this StreamYard and stuff, they change the prices, like memberships and all that stuff. They try to force people. It's like they want to make all the money and you not making anything. I don't think that's right. So, I don't care about that stuff. But yeah, they force stuff off on you. I told y'all they was hitting my card like every other week for like 200 and some dollars. And they ain't got my money back yet from that. And then they tell me I need to pay a daggone 400 and what is $431 for StreamYard? Child, I'm on the fence right now. I'm on the fence, y'all. I'm like, I gotta wait on the word from the Lord on that one, child. Show is. Yeah, but they be doing too much, child. They really do, trying to take all the money and keep all the money for themselves. My thought says, Sonya, that is a shame. We gonna be all right as a people. Yes. Miss Patricia says that, Sonya. Yep. Uh, Miss Deborah says, yes, please vote. They are trying to redirect the votes and take black people voting rights. Miss Sonya says, Dr. Heavenly came in second place out of four candidates. Leave Heavenly alone. Ooh, 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 ooh. Okay, girl. She didn't get that seat though. Miss Katie says they are inviting black folk over to Netflix to censor them and control the brand. Breakfast clubs can't do anything outside of Netflix now. They made it look good, didn't it? They made it look really, really good until it's not. Now they see the downfall of all of it, and they're trying to figure out how to get themselves out of that situation right now. Miss Charlene says, I wonder if stormy weather is going to leave TikTok. Child, let us stay over there. Miss Maria says the post said Hollywood is trying to get him to sign over, sell the blueprint for his micro series. He said they need to come up off 500 mil. He hit 1.4 billion views. Yes. Shout out to Country Wayne. Miss Helen says, we always have a way out. Just know that. Miss Deborah says, I doubt if Stormy leaves TikTok because she is making money and a lot of it. Really, Miss Deborah? Miss Maria says, we're going to be all right. We sure is. Is she, Miss Deborah? Really? I mean, I'm just asking for a friend. That's it. That's all. Just asking for a little taste of a friend, hun. But shout out to him, child. But Miss Deborah, doing wrong ain't gonna get you nowhere, hun. I just believe that's the devil trying to just set them peoples up. How are the ratings on Stormy's show, child? We can't see them. We can't see them. My thought says that Maria, they got Tyler Perry like that. What? Miss Maria says, Sonya, we've been trying to get Elaine to leave us alone for the longest. Oh my God, y'all. She tried it, y'all. She tried it. Miss Patricia says that Deborah, I don't think she's making money like she used to. I don't think so either. And I tell y'all, I'm being honest with this YouTube stuff, child. They don't pay like they used to. I'm telling y'all the honest God truth. I ain't about to be lying and playing with y'all. But it's like when Mel left LAMH, the funds left YouTube. You don't make money like you used to. You don't even get close to it. And YouTube took it. Everybody took a hit. I'm just gonna be honest. Everybody took a hit. Um, YouTube, we the peoples, and everybody took a hit. I'm just gonna put it out there like that. Um, Miss Kenneth says they are still complaining about Weather Girl products. Absolutely, yes, they is. That's why I said, is she making money? Who buying it? And they're talking about the bird trying to link up. Who's she supposed to be? She thinks she could pull Weather Girl out of the mud or something? Her and that bald headed bastard. What they think they're gonna do to Canvas Beauty? Girl, as long as she ain't been doing Canvas Beauty, why now? Bird. That's what the bird need to be asking. Why now? Why you want me to do something with you now? My thought says that Maria, can you see Hellish in the halls of Congress saying, your mama? I ain't messing with you. Miss Deborah says Stormy is making money. I am not saying I'm for her, but she is making money. Plus, 2K is not. I guess TikTok is not her only income. Mm. Miss Patricia says my thoughts. Hell yeah. Miss Candace said the only reason Weather Girl mess with hotel is because she think it gets under M's skin. A little do she know, she does not care. She ain't figured that out yet, Miss Candy. She really has not. And you sit around and you ask her, well, what did she do to you, Storm? What did she do to you? She ain't got no answer. What did you do to her? We got some answers. My thought says, Candy, you're right about that. I mean, literally, we do have answers. We do. She came to you on the up and up. And you was playing in the lady face. You done got in cahoots with Martell. Woo, child. Woo, that Dr. Pepper is something special tonight, y'all. But she need to pay attention to them that Scott folks, child. The same way they fell in cahoots with Martell, child. They see what the end results is. She should be paying attention and trying to get away from that fool. Miss Candy says, what the girl saw how he mistreated her and those kids, and for her to promote him is just disgusting. Just disgusting. I wouldn't support her for nothing in this world. Mm-mm. I mean, we said this the other day. They think it's funny until it's not. Until it flips on you. You don't know if how long Courtney gonna be around or whatever the name is, and child, shut up. When it happens to them, what Mel went through, a lot of these folks wouldn't even make it, y'all. They wouldn't make it through it. Miss Patricia's weather girl will reap what she sows. Her day is coming. Better listen to the elderly, honey. And I'm including myself, Miss Patricia. She better take heed. Thank you, Miss Maria. Miss Maria says that Deborah, she still owed IRS $3 million. So I'm sorry, y'all. You owe the IRS $3 million. Girl, you sound like Tasha K up over yonder with fooling with Cardi to the beat, honey. Child, I cannot. My thought says that Deborah, Weather Girl thinks her money makes her bigger than everyone else. She should study how old money moves. They move with class. She is still hanging at the bottom of the pit. Ooh, child, Lord Jesus, not at the bottom of the pit. Child, I cannot. But y'all, I done been out here for 2 hours. I'm about to get up off of here. Y'all, please, when you get ready to lay down and you say your prayers, please send up a whisper prayer for Mel and these children. Pray that God continues to cover the entire family. It's a lot, y'all. It's just a lot. So prayers up to them. Um, please send up prayers, y'all. My thought says, Weather Girl is loud, rude, and out of order. It's not a good look. Did she come from across the tracks too? Sounds like it, don't it? Miss Candy says, can't believe no one knows the ratings. There ain't nobody seen them, Miss Candy. I think the first couple episodes, they didn't even post no ratings. They said they was so low. Child, I be over there with Anonymous T when she be jacking up and laughing at them folk about them ratings and stuff. Child, she ain't doing nothing. Ain't nobody thinking about that show. Carlos is trying to boost that girl up for whatever reason, child. She little do she know her day is coming as well. All these people that Carlos has been with and all of that stuff, he ain't did nobody no justice. So you think she gonna slide through without him getting her too? Y'all better wake up and pay attention, honey. But anyway, I've been up here for 2 hours, y'all. I love y'all. Thank y'all so much for joining the live. I greatly appreciate it. Miss Maria says, thanks again for dropping in on the live. We hope y'all were entertained. Um, until the next time, wishing y'all love, peace, and hair grease. Miss My Thoughts says, good night, all. Um, Miss Maria said at the squad and and the Nuggets. Thank you so much for that. Yes, y'all. Please, y'all, we gotta continue to pray for this family. They are in need of prayer, y'all. Pray, pray, pray this demon away, y'all. We gotta pray this demon away. He's out. He's just out of control. But anyway, thank y'all for joining. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. I'm gonna catch y'all on tomorrow. Y'all have a good one. Miss Deborah says, good night, everyone. Miss Patricia says, I don't watch neither one of the Bell Collective shows. Neither do I, Miss Patricia. But I done told y'all, ooh, child, I done miss Zatima. Child, y'all better get into it, y'all. Zatima and Divorce Sister, y'all better get on over there to what is that? Uh hold on, hold on. Uh Paramount Plus. It's on Paramount Plus. Y'all better pull it up, child. Get on over there, child. They have a whole lot of good movies over there on Paramount Plus. So, y'all get on over there, child. Divorce Sisters and Zatima is really, really good, child. Zatima is supposed to be the season finale tonight, and I done sit up here and done missed it. Jesus, the season ended. I done missed it. I gotta hit the replay on that. But anyway, good night, y'all. I gotta go. Bye.